Hey, how's it going? So today, I want to talk about uh, the job search. And I don't know about you, but I still like a podcast from NPR called It's Been a Minute. I hope everybody still listens to NPR because you have to. But this was a while ago, and the podcast was called You're Not Broken, the Job Market Is. So totally true. And this was back in January. I meant to do this video a while ago, but it's been a minute. Anyway, so this is a really great podcast that I listen to all the time. And this one is diving deep into why the numbers aren't adding up for job seekers and why the market might be stuck in an AI doom loop. I love that. And since I've heard this, actually way before I heard this podcast, I knew I had to crack that doom loop for myself with my resume and job boards and why the hell is nobody responding to me? Why can't I get into this? And so, probably last fall, I was trying to crack this, and I was trying to get into these AI jobs that I have now, meaning working on the back end for Mercor and Handshake. Like, this is where it's at. But the thing I had to do was visit. First of all, I had to visit resume.co. So resume.co to just everything is scanned into AI now. Nobody looks at your resume. No human being looks at your resume anymore. It's scanned through AI. So you have to go through a company like resume.co, and this is totally not sponsored, but once I did this, I just put in the $2 for the trial, and it just redid my whole resume to be AI centric, meaning AI could read it, and also the skills I have are more AI centric. So definitely check out resume.co. Just do the trial version. You can get your resume redone. You can have a cover letter that you can, any of these things are just, you can save it and you can edit it. But it worked for me for getting into these AI gigs. So there's resume.co, and the other one is, and by the way, they're not a scam. I actually ran it through the whole scam thing, and a lot of people love resume.co. It works. Free AI resume builder. Upload your resume. This is what you have to do, Gen X. So then the other one is Finestro, and this one's a little bit more controversial, I think. Sorry, Finestro.io. Unlock your income potential with AI, and I did this last year as well. create a new income. See, because I'm Freelancer Reacts, I want to be more freelancery, earn more faster, stuck in the 9 to 5 job, worried about stability. Okay, so you basically, you just take this quiz and you learn about AI. If you don't have any experience with it at all, this is a good one. So I went on Trustpilot, Finestro 4.2. There's another one that was just like, it's really bad, but maybe I tuned that one out. Finestro. Anyway, it's Finestro.io, and it's for me it was $15 for 1 month, which is good. From viral to valuable, build trust before you sell. So this is actually, it's built toward freelancers, but it also gets into large language model, which is what I'm doing for training AI with Mercor and everything. Yeah, it basically has the basics, and then on the outside of it, what's better, Chat, GPT, Gemini, Copilot, if you're actually writing things, Claude, Perplexity, all of this stuff. When I'm working on all these projects, it's 24/7. It could be 24/7. Because Mercor, Handshake, I am living in New York, Eastern Standard Time. I have my own schedule that I need to keep, but all of these projects, sometimes I get a Slack message at 2 o'clock in the morning, because a lot of these companies live on the West Coast, or some of these managers live in London or Australia. It's a global thing. It's a wonderful thing, but you have to make it work for you. So I just wanted to read this. You know, AI still cares about you. One of the biggest perks of freelancing is control over rest. You decide when to take breaks, when to travel, when to spend time with your family, or whatever. This balance isn't automatic. It's a choice you make by setting healthy boundaries and managing your time. Freedom means knowing when to stop, not just when to start. I freaking love that. And I think, you know, getting into working for AI, I don't work for AI, I work with these AI companies. That is so true. You have to know when to stop. Because you could work, and I have worked since I've been doing this until midnight and beyond. But I'm also getting way too old for that. Anyway, so those are the two things that I wanted to talk about today. And you have to finestro to the times.